What is up, y'all? It's your boy the Renegade Enigma doing another video, and in this video we're gonna be talking about some wrestling news and whatever. And that wrestling news is the WWE Superstar Shakeup. And yeah, basically, for those of you that don't know, the WWE Superstar Shakeup is basically a cute name they gave the draft and whatever. And for those of you that don't know what the draft is, for their two main shows, Smackdown Live and Monday Night Raw, they're gonna be trading superstars, managers, and in one case, announcers or whatever from one show to the other and whatever. And this lasted a 2-day period. So with that said, for this first part of this video, I'm going to talk about Monday Night Raw, what happened on Monday Night Raw, and the second part of the video, I'll be talking about what happened on Smackdown Live. So yeah, let's get into it, right? Before the show even started, Monday Night Raw that is, right? On WWE.com, they announced, first of all, that Apollo Crews will be moving from Smackdown Live to Monday Night Raw, and so will Kalisto, the former member of the Lucha Dragons, Mr. Lucha himself, I guess to reunite with his, former tag team partner, Sin Cara, or join the Cruiserweight division. So, yeah, that's a thing, right? Then, they announced that former tag team champions, Heath Slater and Rhino, will be officially joining the Raw roster and whatever, right? So, this is all on WWE.com and whatever, but when the show actually started, out of nowhere, you hear John Cena's music. John Cena comes out, you can't see him clearly, but, you figure John Cena, he's dressed like John Cena, doing like his whole John Cena never give up thing and whatever, and he comes out with Nikki Bella. So you think, okay, John Cena and Nikki Bella got traded to Monday Night Raw, right? No, this is actually The Miz and Maurice doing their whole spiel, making fun of Nikki Bella and John Cena. Same thing they were doing on SmackDown. I find it hilarious, so, I loved it. But, that's the thing, right? After that, right, and whatever, when they were done doing their spiel and whatever, they were still in the ring. The current Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose's music came out, and he comes to the ring, and he announces he is officially a member of the Raw roster and whatever, and I'm guessing the Intercontinental Championship is part of the Raw roster now too. So yeah, that's the thing. Later on, we have a match with Finn Balor. I forget who he fought against. But, yeah, out of nowhere, Bray Wyatt shows up on the Titantron or whatever, and I guess Bray Wyatt has a new home, and he's officially a member of the Raw roster also. But he also says he has a match at Payback, which, by the way, is a Raw pay-per-view, right? He'll be facing, Randy Orton, which is the WWE champion over on SmackDown, in some type of match he invented. I forgot the name of it and whatever. It's basically a Clockwork Orange match that Raven made up. That's what I think in my head when I hear it. But yeah, they're basically gonna have a crazy match over on Payback or whatever from SmackDown, whatever. And I guess if Bray Wyatt wins the WWE title, we'll be moving to SmackDown also, which will be weird. So it's obvious Bray Wyatt's gonna lose that match. And since he came out in the Titantron, to mess with Finn Balor, I guess they're gonna do like a feud on Monday Night Raw, Bray Wyatt versus the Demon Finn Balor. So yeah, that's the thing, right? Next we have a bunch of women in the ring or whatever. We have Sasha Banks talking to Bayley and whatever. They're trying to set up a title match and whatever, where out of nowhere Alexa Bliss's music hit. So now Alexa Bliss is a part of Raw and the Raw Women's Division or whatever. But that's not all, because then after her, Mickie James shows up, and now Mickie James is a part of the Raw Women's Division and whatever, and a part of Raw. So yeah, that's the thing. We got 2 more women on Raw and whatever. So yeah, and finally, like as far as the superstars and whatever, we got Kurt Hawkins. Not a big deal. That's why I left him for last. But yeah, later after the show ended, they announced on, I think it was the YouTube channel or whatever, that'll be his YouTube channel, that we're trading announcers. We're trading Byron Saxton from Raw to SmackDown, and we're getting David Otunga. So yeah, that's a thing. So that's what happened on Raw. But on SmackDown, we started the show, and out of nowhere, Kevin Owens' music hit. And Kevin Owens, if you don't know, is the current United States champion. So I guess they traded like secondary belts and whatever, and now the United States title is officially part of SmackDown Live. So yeah, that's the thing. But however, he has a match on Payback, which is again the Raw pay-per-view, against Chris Jericho, and the winner of that will be the United States champion and will be an official member of SmackDown Live, which I guess they didn't really say it, but I guess the loser will be going back to Raw. You know what I mean? Will stay on Raw. That's my understanding of it. So like if Kevin Owens loses, he's going to Raw. I don't know, but that's what I understood. But yeah, and plus they did a number contender match. It was Sami Zayn who joined the Raw roster. He went against Baron Corbin, which beat Dean Ambrose, so he deserves a title match. And it was against AJ Styles, a fatal 3-way for the number one contendership for the United States title. That match, you know what I mean, like, it's not part of this video, but AJ Styles won that match, so whoever the United States champion is going to wind up being, either Kevin Owens or Chris Jericho, is going to wind up facing AJ Styles. So, yeah, that's the thing. So, yeah, we have a segment with all the women and whatever. Shane McMahon's talking in the ring, whatever. He brings out the current SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Naomi. He brings out, what's her name? Becky Lynch. And then, like, I forget who else he brought up, if anybody, right? But then he, like, you know, he put somebody over and whatever, talk about how great they were and whatever, their legacy and their family, you know what I mean, how this person's father is a Hall of Famer and whatever. Everybody thinking it's Charlotte, but it wasn't. It was Tamina. And I didn't even know Tamina was part of Raw, like, so, yeah, that's the thing. So now Tamina is an official member of the SmackDown Live roster. But that's not it, because he actually did mean Charlotte, because later on, he actually announced Charlotte as part of SmackDown Live. So now we have Tamina and Charlotte joining the SmackDown Live Women's Division. So yeah, that's the thing. So later they do like a vignette with a little video package or whatever. They announced the New Day. The New Day. Longest running Raw Tag Team Champions are officially members of the SmackDown Live roster and whatever. So yeah, that's the thing. Then they announced Rusev is going to be part of the SmackDown Live roster and whatever. Then they did a video package for Lana. So Lana is like joining the SmackDown Live roster. Now, here's the thing with Lana though. They did a video package and whatever, kind of seemed Fandango-ish and whatever, where she was like a dancer and whatever, right? And it didn't seem she had no affiliation with Rusev and whatever. I guess they're separating them as far as their characters and whatever, but they're staying on the same show. So yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, I already said Sami Zayn is a part of the SmackDown Live roster and whatever. But we also got the Shiny Stars. They attacked, I want to say, former tag team champions, American Alpha and whatever. Yeah, and they basically made a name for themselves and whatever. So hopefully they do something like great on SmackDown Live. So yeah, big ups to Primo and Epico from the Shiny Stars. Here you go, right? And then we have Sin Cara moving from Raw to SmackDown. So I guess we're not gonna get the reunited Lucha Dragons and whatever. So yeah, that's the thing. And then finally we have moving from Raw to SmackDown, Jinder Mahal. They're really trying to separate 3MB. If you remember 3MB, which was a group and whatever, consisting of Heath Slater, which is on Raw now, Jinder Mahal, which is on SmackDown now, and Drew McIntyre, which is on NXT. So yeah, that's the thing, whatever. But yeah, that's basically your Superstar shakeup and whatever. And I guess it kind of like shook things up and whatever. Some confusing matters here and there and whatever concerning the Payback pay-per-view and whatever. But yeah, y'all, you know what I mean? Comment down below here on, you know, YouTube and VidMe, because you know I do this for both and whatever. I upload this video for both platforms and whatever. Comment and tell me, what do you think about, you know, who got drafted and whatever. Would you have done things differently and whatever? Who would you have kept on Raw? Who would you have traded? You know what I mean? Basically tell me your feelings on this. And yeah, y'all, you know what I mean? If you're watching this on YouTube, like this video if you liked it. If you're watching this on VidMe, upvote this video if you liked it. Subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't already. Follow me on VidMe if you haven't already. And until next time, y'all, peace.
Look at Shane McMahon here. Looks like he's starting to sweat now. Heading into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a match.
Oh, it's been a great match up to this point, and this could really go.
A sickening hold here, cutting off the flow of oxygen to the brain, and there may be no way out of this one. And he escapes the hold.
He anticipated that move perfectly. Oh, out of nowhere.
When this guy's on, look out.
Wow, Daniel Bryan. What a move. What a smart move.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Daniel Bryan, no problem getting out of that one.
The offense of Daniel Bryan is working well right now.
And he gets leveled. Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring.
And these guys are real ugly.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
Daniel Bryan going to work now.
Now back to the ring. Shane McMahon comes in off the tag. Shoulders down, is it enough?
This may be it.
Paying attention to the back now.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Oh, Shane McMahon, look at him go.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Speak up me.
Shane O'Mac, look at him go.
He gets out of trouble there. This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
He's trying to fight back here. Can he do it?
Talk about having a reserve in the fuel tank. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Incredible counter. Turning it around. It's Shane McMahon with the reversal.
Shane McMahon turns it around. He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. Like that is completely unnecessary, unless you want to degrade your opposition, of course.
I agree, Cole. I mean, this is intentional humiliation.
Can you say Daniel Bryan's a social loser and that he's the biggest nerd you've ever seen? I guess you don't have any. There's the cover. Can he do it?
Think he's got it.
There's the pinfall and the victory. You want to talk about a tag team war? We most definitely witnessed just that. This was from bell to bell, a clinic in tag team wrestling. Kudos to everyone.
I love tag team matches, and that was one of the best I've seen in a while.
This win is exactly why so many superstars hope their number never gets called to face this guy.
And the crowd here tonight still in awe over that great match.